Hello everyone, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So long time no see, guys. I'm really sorry I've been missing for so long. I'm just going to start off by saying a really big thank you to everybody that's messaged me, left comments on my community posts, emailed me, sent me private messages asking how I am. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I have been really poorly. I've been in hospital. I'll tell you a little bit as we go through the video. I don't want to be boring you all to tears with my health issues, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, all my lovely subscribers, for sticking with me. I'm sorry it's been over 2 weeks I think since I put a video up. I did have one ready to post, but it was just this journal, so I thought I'll do a little catch-up video, then I can post the video of this journal cover being made, and then we can start something new. So yeah, thank you to everybody. It really does mean a lot. Your kindness is just so much appreciated. Thank you to people that have bought journals off me. Yeah, thank you so much. So what I'm going to do, before I went missing in action, we was working on the Tim Holtz theme vintage journal. We finished that and I did the flip through. That was before I became ill. And then we were working on this little grungy envelope journal, if you remember. Now I did this piece here. There was a video for it, but I think I must have deleted it by mistake. It's just an envelope that I collaged on. Yeah, it was just a collage video really. And then the next video that I have got for you to watch is me making this grungy little cover. But I thought I'll do a catch up and then I'll upload that journal cover video after this one. I thought we'll just do a little bit more in here today, just while I'm chatting. All I'm going to do is collage on this envelope. It's been a long time since I've sat at my desk, guys. It really has been a long time since I've sat at my desk. Yeah, I have done nothing. Let me think where to start off. Let me just get some papers out and then we can... These are my baskets. They're all still where I left them. All my collage bits. Let's just get some papers out and let's just start with this. Let's get them washi tapes out. Yeah, so I've really missed my desk. I've really missed my videos. I've really missed crafting. I have, but no, I've just been so poorly. Yeah, just not been able to do anything. So let's have a look what we've got. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a bit of collaging on this page, and it won't be a long video. I'm just getting back into it. Today's my first day back at my desk, so I thought I will just come on and let you know what's been going on. And yeah, so as you all know, I do have a chronic illness. I suffer with fibromyalgia. And then for the last 12 months I've been having nothing but issues with my thyroid. Anyway, that wasn't the issue. So I started off 3 weeks ago and I just had like this little uncomfortable feeling at the top of my tummy, right at the very top of my abdomen. Never thought nothing of it, and as the days were going on, it just felt like it was getting worse and worse. Anyway, that was the beginning of the week, and I left it till about Thursday, and stupidly I should have gone to the doctors really, but I never. I just thought it will go away. Anyway, Thursday afternoon, this uncomfortable feeling started as like pain, like discomfort, really not nice pain. So as the day went on, I'm just looking for my ruler. Where have you put it, Alison? I want me straight edge. Oh, it's here. As the day went on, this pain got more and more and more intense, and I couldn't do anything. And it got to about 11:30 at night, and I was literally rolling on all fours around my bed. I was, without being too graphic, I was, being sick, and it was just awful. I felt absolutely lousy. I really felt like I was on my last legs, and hubby said, no, this can't go on. You cannot possibly stay like that through the night. And I couldn't. I knew I needed some help. So he rang an ambulance. Yeah, so we could have gone in the car. The only reason we didn't use the car is because I live on the first floor and our lift has been out of order now for 14 months, and I struggle at the best of times to get up a flight of stairs, and the way I was feeling, I thought, how am I going to get down the stairs? Anyway, we rung the ambulance and they were really lovely, and she said there'll be an ambulance with you within 20 minutes, which was fabulous. Anyway, 10 minutes later we got another call to say that they were having a lot of categories A calls, you know, the most priority calls, and the ambulance would be probably 5 hours. Could we get to A&E ourselves? So obviously, yeah, well, you know, it is what it was. It is what it is. That's what happened. You know, there's people sicker than me. So we said, okay, thank you for letting us know. They contacted the hospital for me to let them know that I was going. Yeah, so I had to just grin and bear it and get down the stairs. So we got down the stairs and we got to the hospital, and they were absolutely fabulous. I sat in the waiting room about 5 minutes, and then a lovely nurse called me through to triage, and he could see exactly how I was struggling. I had my gallbladder out about 7 years ago, so they thought it might have been gallstones. Anyway, very, very long story short, I spent 16 hours down in A&E, and then I was admitted. They said I needed a, what do you call it, CT scan. So they admitted me, bearing in mind they were so busy. I was really well looked after. I was given pain relief, I was given anti-sickness medication. Yeah, they really did look after me. They were so busy. It wasn't a nice experience being sat in a reclining chair in so much pain, but yeah, people are sick, and you know, people take priority, and yeah, I just had to wait for my turn. So eventually I was taken for a CT scan, and they were looking to see if there was any, you know, if they could see anything anyway, to make a diagnosis basically. So the CT scan showed that I had a very inflamed pancreas. So they said I had acute pancreatitis. Now they said to me, they asked me a couple of questions about medication. They asked me questions about alcohol. Do I drink a lot of alcohol? To which I don't. They said the two main causes for an acute pancreatitis attack are blocked ducts, i.e. gallstones, kidney stones, stuff like that, or excess alcohol. So then I had to go for, what was the other one I had? MRI scan. Yeah, first time I've had one of them. I was terrified, but yeah, I knew I had to go and get it done. And you know, they took endless amounts of blood tests off me and everything. I was really looked after. They were really thorough with their investigations, so I had to wait. I was admitted to a ward, and I had to wait for the following day to go for this MRI scan. Anyway, in the morning they came for me, took me for the MRI scan, and waited. And later on in the day, a doctor came to see me. You know, I was nervous. I really was nervous, because yeah, anybody's nervous, aren't you, when you have scans like that? When looking at investigations, I was worrying that I had something nasty going on. And yeah, anyway, this lovely doctor came to see me and said that thank goodness there were no blocked ducts, there were no kidney stones, there were no gallstones, there were no tumours. It was just an attack of pancreatitis. However, they needed to find out, if they can, what's caused the attack. Because, you know, I don't drink alcohol, and the scans and everything were clear. Now, I have a couple of autoimmune diseases. The thyroid, I have Hashimoto's, which is related to your thyroid. and they have said that you can get something called autoimmune pancreatitis. So that's where I am at the moment, guys. I've had some tests done for that, some blood tests and that. I'm just waiting on results for that. Yeah, don't know what the treatment is for it. They said that will be discussed following what the results show. So yeah, I spent a week in hospital and they got me better. Thankfully, they got me better. They really did. I was looked after. Yeah, I really was. I mean, I know we hear a lot of negativity about the NHS and everybody's experiences aren't the same. I worked for the NHS for a long time and it's far from perfect, but they looked after me. I was never in pain. I was never left in pain. I was never left feeling sick. They were constantly giving me medication through an IV drip and that to make sure I was comfortable. Yeah, all the time. Nurses constantly coming, making sure you were okay. And yeah, I cannot fault the care. So I actually did send an email when I got home thanking them, because I have never honestly felt so unwell in my entire life. And they got me better. They got me better and they got me home, which was all I wanted. Yeah, it's such an anxious time when you're waiting for scan results and things like that, isn't it? You know, you're wondering all sorts and everything goes through your mind, but they were all just lovely. So yeah, I'm home. I am feeling a lot better. It's left me feeling really weak. No, thank goodness, no more pains or anything like that. They've all gone. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just waiting now for these test results to come back and see what the next step is. But it's such a relief knowing that you've got nothing nasty underlying, and yeah, there's nothing to be like really alarmed about. If I've got this what they think it is, then we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We'll worry about it then. Until I've got something to worry about, I won't worry about it. But yeah, so I'm home. I'm feeling much better. Like I said, today is let me tell you what date it is, guys. I'm going to put this video up tonight anyway. It's the 24th of November. First time I've sat at my desk in a very long time. First time I've done any crafting. I've been itching to get back at my desk, but I just haven't had the energy. Yeah, so I thought today I'm going to try and do a little catchy up video. Say a big thank you to everybody who's messaged me and whatnot. Yeah, you're all lovely. I'm so glad to be back, and I hope that's it now. I think I've had my fair share of illness over this year. Yeah, I just hope that's it. I'm fed up with it. You just wonder, don't you? But yeah, all is good at the moment. And so I've been home from hospital nearly 2 weeks now. It must be 3 weeks since I've spoke to you. I can't remember anyway, whatever. So we've been having, as you know, we're waiting to move. We're waiting to hear about a property. Yeah, we're waiting to hear about. I won't say any more than that until we know anything else. When I've got something to sell you, I'll tell you. So we've had to start destashing. I've had a massive destash on my craft stuff. As you know, we've got 3 teenage girls. We've got triplet girls. So we don't have a lot of spare room. My craft space is in the bedroom, and we've got a fairly decent sized bedroom here. However, when we move, we'll be moving to a house. We don't know what size. We're in a flat at the moment, apartment, whatever you want to call it, flat. And it's a big flat. We don't know what size we're going to move to, but it will be somewhere with a garden. So our plan is to... I've been destashing and saving and saving and saving. I've not bought any craft stuff for ages. Since before Christmas, the last bits I bought, I showed you. Yeah, I've not bought anything at all. And the plan is to, hopefully, when we get a garden, have a craft shed. that will be insulated in electricity just for me, and then the house has got no craft stuff because it has took over the room. It has, I must admit, it was getting me down, the amount of stuff that I've accumulated over the years that I wasn't using, and I thought, you know what, it's got to go. I have got to make an effort. I've got to de-stash, and hubby's helped me. We've spent a week and a half doing it, but I feel so much better. I've got so much more space. I've got rid of junk that I'm not using. Yeah, I just feel a lot better. Just a clear space in my head and that, because it was getting me down. I had so much stuff. So yeah, that's what we've been up to, guys. And like I said, today I thought, right, do you know what, I'm feeling it today. Let's get at my desk and let's try and do a little thank you and a little catch up, and hopefully that's it. You'll see me for a while now, hopefully. I don't know what to do for my next project. I've not got anything planned. I am thinking of something that I would like to do. I'll have a little think and then I'll decide and then share it with you. I've done Christmas. I didn't get round to finishing the little oh, what was I making, guys? The little, oh my goodness, what was it called? Little golden book. Yeah, I just didn't get round to it. I thought I've packed all my Christmas stuff away, and I thought, oh, I'll just finish it next year. I've sold a couple of Christmas journals. I think there's a few still in my Etsy. Yeah, so all my Christmas stuff's gone away now. We are away for Christmas. We're going spending Christmas at my mum's and my son's, so I will have some things to document. So maybe I'll just do a little journal with some pictures in. I don't know. I've not decided yet. I've decided not to take part in any December dailies or December challenges or anything. I don't want the pressure this year. I just want to get back into, yeah, just back into my crafting slowly. I don't know whether to have that down there. No, I'm going to have it at the top there. Will that be upside? No, it doesn't matter because it's only collage anyway, isn't it? Yeah, so I've decided I do like doing Barbara's Defember, but I'm not bothering this year. I'm just going to, yeah, not do anything this year. I'm just going to, yeah, just do some crafting. I don't know if you watch the lovely Sue. Sue is Sue's Journal Adventures. She's lovely. I love watching her. She just makes me laugh. She's as mad as a box of frogs, but she's just such a lovely person. She made a journal using all authentic ephemera, and I've got lots of it. I've been collecting it for months and months and months, and she made this beautiful journal. I've got papers going back to the 1800s, and I'm thinking I might use Sue's inspiration and do a journal like she did with all this vintage you know, proper authentic ephemera. I think that's what I might do. Don't know whether I want that colour. Yeah, I've not fully decided yet. Let me know what you think. What do you think about that idea? Would you be interested in that? I've got another idea as well for another one, another journal, and it was going to be a Wizard of Oz journal. I just fancied doing something fun. Yeah, so I might do that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I always take your feedback on board and see what, you know, we could do two. We could work side by side. I don't have to do everything on camera. Like I said, I'm just getting back into it now, so I don't know how many videos I'll get up, but now I'm feeling better. It shouldn't, I'm hoping to get back into my old routine. Christmas is coming on okay. I've done a lot of shopping, to be honest. I do most of mine online. Yeah, the majority of it's done online, and the girls, their biggest present is money. Obviously we've got them things to open as well, but they want money as teenagers do. Yeah, I mean, they're grateful for anything. I've got them a lot of nice things to open, but they want money, so that takes the pressure off a little bit. I'm wondering what to get them. They've always been girls that have never really never really ask for anything like list-wise or anything. I'll always say to them, you know, give me a little wish list of what, and they'll put bits down like perfume or, I don't know, pyjamas or bits like that. But they've never been ones to, even when they were little, you'd give them an Argos catalogue, you know, going back when they were babies 15 years ago, and everything was done in Argos and that. You give them the book to look at, and they just like look and say, oh, yeah, I'll have that, but not, yeah, they've never really been ones to ask for anything. So sometimes it's difficult like that, because you wonder what should we get them, but it's a lot easier to buy for teenage girls than it is teenage boys, I think. So anyway, having both boys and girls, found it easier to shop for girls than boys. But yeah, we're getting there. We're doing okay. We're nearly done. So we've not done any wrapping, that's the thing. I'm stupid really. What my plan was to wrap as I was buying, but then obviously with being ill and that, and parcels have been coming, and I've not been bothered to get wrapping paper out and start wrapping. So I've got the mammoth task of wrapping. We both do it together. But yeah, not my best favourite task, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? I'm just looking for my tissue to wipe this. Let's get another piece. Yeah, wrapping. I've bought a lot of gift bags for family this year. Gift bags and tissue paper, that's what they're going in. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to Christmas. Yeah, it'd be lovely spending it with family again. And then hopefully hear something about this house. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. We've been waiting a long time. We have. And I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. No, I don't think I have, guys. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all well. Let me know what you're working on. Are you still working on Christmas? Or, like I said, with me, with Christmas, I started on it quite early this year. So come the end of October, November, I'd had enough Christmas. But yeah. That bend in the middle, yeah. I'll have to let it dry before I bend it. Yeah, I just thought I'd do this little video. Nothing exciting really, guys. Just sat watching me collage. But I did just want to come on and just say thank you and just update you, because I've had, like I said, so many messages. And I just wanted to come on and say thank you and let you know that I would be back, and I'm feeling tons better, thank goodness. Oh, it was awful, guys, honestly. It really, really, really was just awful. I cannot describe. I mean, I've had 5 children. My girls were born by C-section, but I've had delivered 2, you know, normally. And I would have, that night, I would have given birth 5 times over, plus C-section to get rid of that pain. That's how bad it was. Anybody that's had pancreatitis, you will probably understand where I'm coming from. You can't describe it. Yeah, but thank you to the wonderful staff at the hospital. And the consultant was absolutely lovely. He was so down to earth. He explained everything to me. He said we could send you home and come back as a you know, for a CT scan, but I want to get to the bottom of it while you're here, which I was so grateful for, because obviously I was worried. I was really worried whether there was something not nice going on, and I didn't want that hanging over my head at Christmas. So when he said he was going to do all the tests whilst I was in hospital, I was so grateful. I really was so grateful. Yeah. So now I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm glad to be, and I feel so much better because we've had this massive, and I mean massive, sort out de-stash. How on earth, guys, do you collect so much stuff over the years? I wonder to myself, how have we managed to collect the stuff we've collected in, how long have we lived here? 8 years? Honestly, guys, I think how have we accumulated so much stuff? Every cupboard just, oh goodness me, yeah. I'm so glad it's done. So glad it's done. I feel so much better. I think he took about, we must have took 20 bin bags to the tip. We took charity shop bags, and then I destashed so much craft stuff. So yeah, my plan now is, I don't know whether I might have just said this, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. My plan now is to save all my pennies for when we move and get a garden, and then I'm going to have a craft shed built in the garden, insulated with electricity and that. And then yeah, we've not got the craft stuff all over the house, because I have took over the place. I really have, honestly. Yeah, I really have took over the place. But yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? There's worse things to be doing for your hobby, isn't there, than crafting? But yeah, you do accumulate a lot of stuff, guys, don't you? I've always been one for enjoying buying new craft things, but I've really clamped down on buying things. I don't buy anything. I've not bought anything for ages since them Christmas bits that I bought that I showed you. I don't need anything. I think, what's the point in destashing and then going spending money on more stuff? I'm going to use the stuff that I've got. Obviously glues and papers and stuff like that I'll be buying, but apart from that, no, I won't be buying anything unless I really want it. And I don't, or really need it, and I don't really need anything at the moment. So yes, I shall not be trying my hardest not to buy anything. All my pennies, I'm focused now on getting my little craft shed in my new house, in my new garden. So yeah, I need to save all my money and do that. That's my focus now. I think I'll have a little bit of this. I'll just finish collaging this page. Next time we might put some, I'm going to let it dry because I don't want to bend it, and then we might put some pockets on or something. Like I said, I just wanted to turn the camera on and say hello and say thank you. Right, how big do we need that? Stick a little piece down there. Just gonna rip that. Right, let's rip that there. It's been really cold, guys, hasn't it? I've not been out anywhere, but I've noticed just the temperature in the house, how cold it's. We've had to have the heating on a lot more. It's a bit warmer today. It's not warm, obviously, but it's not freezing. Kobe said there's been ice on the car and that the past few days, taking the girls off to college, but there wasn't this morning, so I don't think it's quite as cold, but it's by... yeah, the temperature has definitely dropped, but I mean, we are in November, coming to the end of November, aren't we? So it's only to be expected, I suppose, at this time of the year. We don't get a lot of snow where I am. I'm in the southeast of England. I live not far from Brighton, about half an hour from Brighton. Yeah, and we don't get snow. We might, well, we do get it, but it's a flurry. It doesn't last long. Yeah, when we do get it. The kids are always made up to see it, and as quick as it hits the ground, it's gone again. Yeah, never, in the 8 years I've lived here, we've never had like a really deep snowstorm, as you could say, whereas where my parents and my mum lives, sorry, and my children up north, the northwest of the UK, they get heavy snow and it sticks. I'll have to clean this window with something. Yeah, they get heavy snow. When we were children growing up, we always had heavy snow, but no, we don't get it down here a lot. I don't know why. I have no idea. Is it because we're on the coast? I don't know. same in London, they don't seem to get it a lot neither. Not that I really want a heavy snow, you know, but sometimes it's nice for the children, isn't it? They enjoy playing in the snow. Right guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, I just wanted to pop on, say hello, say thank you, let you know where I've been and what's what. So what I'll do is I will upload this video tonight, and then the next video I'll upload is me making this little cover for this little junk journal, and then envelope journal. Sorry, it's a little envelope journal, and then I'll upload, we'll finish this next time. Yeah, and then we can carry on, and like I said, I'll decide what other project I'm going to do. So as always guys, thank you so much for sticking with me, and again thank you for all your lovely messages. It really does mean a lot, and I shall be back soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. So take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.